Parties are uncomfortable events for me. I do want to get invited. If I'm not invited, I feel sad, and it is horrible hearing befores and afters you've had nothing to do with. Smiling and pretending dog-eared experience is enough. But when I am invited to a party, I straight away start dreading it. As soon as I'm confronted with shrieking, giggling, drinking, loud music, random hookups, uninhibited dancing, I feel glum. I don't have fun. I'm not fun. I'm serious. I'm responsible. I worry about my friends getting drunk, getting their drinks spiked, getting hurt, getting messy, getting used, getting pregnant, getting sexually transmitted diseases, and drowning in their own vomit. On top of that, I never know what to wear. And I don't like drinking, but I have to pretend to drink, so I at least appear to be fun and to be having fun. I used to like dancing, until a boy, Billy Gardner, told me I looked like a spastic tarantula. So now I can only dance if it's crowded enough and dark enough that nobody can see me. So, a typical party for me usually involves trying unsuccessfully to talk to people who are drunk, hanging around the food, speaking to the parents, visiting the bathroom, hoping that by the time I come out more people I know have arrived. Not dancing. Finding a kitchen or garden through-row position to prop so I get passing traffic conversation, and later, on patrolling, to check that my friends are okay to get home. Holly says I'm more like a party monitor than a guest. But post-billboard, the script for this party ran differently. For starters, some people looked at me, rather than around me when I arrived. After Holly's, "Hi! Mwah! Mwah!" she pulled me into a huddle with Gab and Ava and started making a big deal out of the billboard thing. Usually, it would make me uncomfortable being the centre of attention, but because I'd told Holly everything and she'd had 3 cranberry vodkas, it was more like she was the centre of attention, which suited us both just fine. Hours later, when Ben Capaldi, apparently off his face, staggered into focal range and said, to me, "Your pulchritude defies belief," I was speechless. I may have lifted one sober eyebrow. I've perfected the one eyebrow lift in the mirror, never in a million years thinking I'd get to use it in a social situation. I smiled and turned away. I could not think of one thing to say. But as my heart flipped like a hooked fish, I was wondering if a girl like me had ever turned away from a boy like Ben. Was it wrong to feel a little thrill when I caught his look of surprise? This handsome boy, this boy the whole world loves. It might have looked like muscle flexing on my part, turning away like that, but it was unadorned panic. A when in doubt, stick your head in the sand move. Nice work. And he thought I didn't know what pulchritude meant, naturally. It's not like he would have noticed me in the same Latin class for the last 3 years. Dud compliment, anyway. It's such an ugly word for beauty. Besides which, he's the pulchritudinous one. He is the walking definition of boy beauty. And I have now kissed that definition. There is no hope of sleeping tonight. My wakey dial is stuck up on super alert. I'm freaked out about going to camp in the morning, and I've got the kiss footage on a loop. I hate this. I want a more obedient brain. I want the brain that says, okay, when I say it's bedtime. Now, brain, sit, roll over, play dead. My brain says, get stuffed, I'm having fun. Tonight, it is like one of those lab rats that can't stop going back for cocaine, even though it needs the food. Food. An excursion into the parental, worst-kept secret dark chocolate stash in the fridge is definitely warranted, with a freezing cold glass of milk. 1:47 a.m. Brain still disobeying owner. It happened. It can't have been a dream. I haven't been to sleep. How did it happen? A yelp of disbelief makes its way up from my solar plexus to the pillow I jam against my face. Holly almost certainly had something to do with it. She is the keen